California, and we've got insanity in Great Britain as well, where you get a lady gets arrested for literally praying on the sidewalk in front of an abortion clinic, silently, standing there. Watch this. You've got to see this interaction. And this is only part of it.
Okay, thank you. Before I ask you any questions about what's going on today, I have to caution you, which is just your rights, which is you do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence.
Okay.
What are you here for today?
What are you here for today?
Physically, I'm just standing here.
Physically, I'm standing here.
Why here of all places?
Why
I know
here?
You don't live nearby.
But this is an abortion centre.
This is an abortion center.
That's why you're stood. Is you standing here part of the protest?
No.
She's on a sidewalk.
Are you praying?
I might be praying in my head.
I'm praying in my head.
So I'll ask you once more, will you voluntarily come with us now to the police station for me to ask you some questions about today and other days where there are allegations that you've broken public space?
Unreal. It's
If I've
literally
got a choice, then no.
illegal.
Okay, well then you're
To
under arrest
pray
on suspicion of failing to comply with
silently.
the public spaces protection order. which
Wait,
is
back that up about 10 seconds. You're under arrest on suspicion of what?
She's standing in a protected space, Pat, where you're not allowed to stand in Great Britain and pray silently because it happens to be across the street from an abortion clinic. She's literally on a sidewalk, standing there, praying silently.
Doing nothing.
You're coming with us.
Doing nothing wrong.
I mean,
You
this,
can't stand on a sidewalk across from an abortion clinic?
are you? What are you doing? What are you doing right there? What are you?
None
What are you
of your
telling?
None of your business.
No,
It's none
ma'am?
of your
What
business.
What are you doing? Well, I'm praying silently in my head. Okay, well, you're coming to the
I'm
station.
sorry. I would be probably tasered at least and maybe shot by these police because I would probably physically resist this particular situation.
As the interaction goes on, a female officer is summoned. She comes over there, puts on her little rubber gloves, handcuffs, takes it off. We're gone. Down to the station. You're not going to be praying in this country.
Can we play the last 10 seconds again?
failing
This
to
is
comply with
crazy.
the public spaces protection order, which is under the Antisocial Behaviour Crime and Policing Act 2014. Now, of course, you again, you do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention one question, something which you later on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand the caution?
You understand the caution? Because it's time to be arrested. Here we go.
I mean, God, I don't even know what to say to that.
Shocking, right? But that's where we're at. I mean, we're butchering kids. Like, literally, California is a sanctuary state now for people that want to butcher kids.
That might be the most egregious thing I've ever seen in a supposedly free society.
And meanwhile, in Great Britain, you're arrested for praying silently on a sidewalk.
Praying silently. She's not in front. She's not blocking any entrance. She's across the street, standing on a little teeny strip of sidewalk by some bushes. And they arrest her for that? Praying silently. Really?
Yeah. The fall of the West, man.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.
But
that's trouble.
Yeah, and I think this next video that we've got here that illustrates how much of...
Why she's praying.
Right,
It illustrates exactly why she's praying.
Yeah.
Look at this demonstration. This is comparing abortion to war casualties.
Right. And this does not minimize war casualties whatsoever.
No, of course not.
But that's what it says there. The beads there represent all of the American soldiers killed in the American Revolution, Civil War, World War I, II, Korea, Vietnam, the current war on terror combined. For all these beads, 1,000 soldiers sacrificed their lives out of honor, duty, and patriotism. 1.2 million.
Each of the beads you're about to see also represent 1,000 human beings whose lives were lost from abortion. And here's those beads.
So if you're listening, the podcast is about half of a glass full of beads for the wars. And we're now filling up separate glasses. We're now up to 2 for abortion, 3 glasses. 4.
5. 6. 7. I mean, you might as well relax. This is going to take a while.
That is so sad. We're on number 9, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So 8.5. 8.5 glasses for the abortions, half a glass for the wars.
Because there's been 1.2 million casualties of war. And as we've said this figure many times, 63 million babies aborted since 1973. That's only since 1973 as well. That's in the last 50 years. Compared to all American wars from the very beginning, from the Revolutionary War on. That's really something. That's really tragic. And that's what she was praying about across the street from an abortion clinic, silently, not holding a sign, not yelling at bystanders, not impeding anybody's progress into the clinic, just praying silently. And she was arrested for that.